Hi, this is John with The Evolving World. Today I'm doing a video on removing the infamous scam alarm system. So I was puzzled about this for quite some time, as I'm sure many other people who have bought these cars secondhand might be as well. Is that this little device down here, it looks sort of like an alarm or something, and that's exactly what it is. I did some research on it and found out that it's some sort of scam thing that some dealers were using in Southern California in particular. So if your car was originally from Southern California, there's a very good chance, there's probably at least several hundred of these that have probably been installed. So what we're going to do, actually first of all, this one was purchased originally from Orange Coast Fiat in Costa Mesa, California, which is like southeast LA area. It's like, you know, near Huntington Beach and Anaheim, that part of town. So yeah, that's one dealership that was doing it. We know that for sure because here it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to analyze this whole thing, go in here and trace all these wires and see where all these wires lead to, and then promptly snip them and then tear this whole thing out, because I don't like some aftermarket alarm system. I don't have a remote for it. I don't have any idea if somebody has a remote for it or whatnot. So I don't like it. So let's make it go away. Okay, so I got about 3 panels off here. I traced all the wires back. There appears to be 5 connections. So there's 3 wires coming out of this thing. A purple, black, and brown one. The black and brown one seem to go down here. They splice into the factory wiring down here by the fuse box. A little purple connector right there is a splice. There's another one right there. And those seem to run back to the CPU or whatever this thing is, some sort of black box thing right here. And then the purple wire, I traced it back, it actually goes up over here, so there's another little splice. Oh, get in a frame here. So yeah, this little purple thing right here is just spliced into it, and that's the steering column right there. Or I mean the ignition key. So yeah, and then there's a couple more splices right here up front. As you can see, these are pretty obvious. And so yeah, 5 connections, and then there's the box, and then it's grounded to the chassis right there. You can kind of see it has minimum maximum on it. I wonder if it's like a remote start thing or something, maybe. But then I don't know why would you want that? I don't know. And then there's a relay right here. As you can see, this little relay thing right here. And that's pretty much all of it, as far as I can tell. So I really don't like the idea of somebody potentially having another way to control the car. That's very disturbing to me. I don't like it. So since this is obviously attached to key elements here of the vehicle, it's going to be very comforting to get rid of this piece of junk, whatever it is. And that will be the end of it. So let's go ahead and start snipping some wires. Okay, so here it is, 100% removed. I feel so much better now with that gone. It's actually a nice little cubby hole space right here. I don't know if that could be used for something. Seems like a big piece of space being wasted right here. But anyway, yeah, I took the time to I put some electrical tape over where the splices were at, kind of mend the wound, so to speak. And yeah, so here it is right here. This is the whole thing, whatever it is. There's like these connections on it that are kind of, you can kind of slide this off and then kind of unleash this thing and then kind of just pull it right off. It's almost like it was designed to be pulled back off again. It's very easy to take off. Didn't really have to snip any wires. I did these down here just because it was easier to do. Very tight down there by the fuse box. Okay, so here it is with the paneling back on. Looks just like it's never been opened. So yeah, if anybody has an idea what this thing is, I'd be very curious to know. Please leave a comment in the comments below. Well, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Many more videos to come.